John chapter 10, verses 1 through 5. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the doorkeeper openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name, and leadeth them out. And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. And a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers. Consider the industrial world for a minute, and specifically the world of the machinist. And if you were to compare an experienced machinist with a new machinist, an experienced machinist can tell by the sounds, by colors of the chips, by vibrations, and by many different factors, whether he or she is performing a good operation or not, whether things are going well or whether things are going badly. An inexperienced machinist won't recognize instinctively these signs, these sounds, various noises, or perhaps smoke, whether something is going very badly or not. And maybe worse than this, an inexperienced machinist may not have the confidence to stop everything when things are going even obviously wrong. But on the other hand, an experienced machinist will have the confidence to stop, to evaluate, and to correct any and all issues in order to achieve good success. In this same way, it is similar and comparable to a mature Christian and a young or new believer. A more mature believer should be able to recognize sooner, and that's the key word, sooner, when there are issues, whether they have strayed from the narrow path, and when there are problems and or temptations that arise, they should be able to discern the true issue and the root problem or the source of the conflict sooner than a young, immature believer. A new believer may not have the discernment to see and understand dangers and problems and the real issue. Proverbs chapter 27 verses 12 says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished." Consider the words of our Lord. Mark chapter 14 verses 38, "Watch ye and pray, lest ye enter into temptation. The spirit truly is ready, but the flesh is weak." And like the experienced machinist who can see problems, symptoms, dangers, troubles, and be able to understand their original source, their real nature, and the root causes, and then can react appropriately and confidently in order to correct any wayward operation to achieve a good, safe, and successful product, so let us all in the same way make every effort to grow and mature in the faith, till we all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of God, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Christ, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men, and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive, but speaking the truth in love, may grow up into him in all things, which is the head, even Christ, from whom the whole body, fitly joined together and compacted by that which every joint supplieth, according to the effectual working in the measure of every part, making increase of the body unto the edifying of itself in love. Ephesians chapter 4, verses 13 through 16.